and then power up after that, depending on what you find. And I'm going through the... So, yeah, this has to be the way. So we are in the backup operator group, and we have these permissions right here. So if you don't know, these permissions, they are incredibly dangerous. So let me go to C Windows Tasks. And let me go to SeBackupPrivilege. Yeah, so this is pretty much what you need. So for dumping local users, you can do something like this, where you're essentially... So essentially what these privileges allow us to do, they allow us to take backup of files that you normally wouldn't have permission to take backup of. And essentially what we can do is we can take backup of the system hive, this ham hive, and the MTDS bit. And from that, we can use secretstump to dump all of the hashes from those files. And then from there, we can use like pass the hash or plan to crack the hash, but pass the hash is simpler. So yeah, that's the plan at least. So to be able to get access to NPD as Git, you need to use specialized tooling for it. You can't just copy it from registry like so. And since we are in a domain, we want to dump all of the domain users. So the first thing we would like to do is to make a file called viper.dsh. So let's say get it viper.dsh. Copy that. Make it compatible with us, like so. And then from here, we can upload viper.dsh, or we could set up like a like an SMB share. Like so. And then we can use this to copy files back and forth, or you can use Venerab's inbuilt upload and download, right? And now we have that. Now we need to run it. The shadow copy was successfully exposed as X. That's good. And now we can copy. Now we can copy the MTD instead through this flirtation right here by doing this. Let's see if that worked. Indeed it didn't. So the next step now is to copy the system. I can see that nobody used the temp path, but we're in task folder this time. So see Windows tasks, then system. That quite nice. And then we can also do the same with the SAM. It's not really needed, but more hashes we like. So cool. So so now we can connect to our SMB share by doing Matthews, or we can run Donald, but this is just always a good way to do it, in my opinion. I really like this technique. So Matthews share, right? We call the share, and then the username is Kaz, and then we have an empty password, so we don't need to specify anything here. And then it will try to connect back to us. And Shen. There we go. Should tell that dash right there. And now we have connected. So now what we can do is that we can just copy everything over. So we can run copy, and then we can do SAM, comma, NTDS det, comma, and system. right? This shouldn't be there, of course. So yeah, now we can copy all of these. I just forgot to remove the little user account. So now we're copying all of these files to the share. It's very simple to transfer files like this. And if we wanted to copy something back again, all we do is just that instead of putting stuff here, we just put stuff like chat. So this would download test-KHC from Mercalli to this machine right here. Yeah, now we have those files. And the next step now would be to take all of that information that we have and then dump it. So we all have secret dump like this. We have to specify impacted secret sum like so. And yeah, we can also even specify like the SAM. So now we specify local because that's where we had all of these files. And there we go. Look at this beautiful file thing. So we are just, we can even like dump it into dump each thing. But yeah, this is just absolutely beautiful, right? So these are the locals fun hashes, right? Locally on the file. And these are the MTDS bit. So these are the relevant stuff from the domain. So yeah, and here's also curb roast cheese as well. But we can use, this is an NTLM hash right here. This is the LM, this is the LM portion, and this is the empty. The empty portion is what we want to use for authentication to essentially perform pass the hash. So if I do something like netexec smb paraget user administrator, and then like so, the UD administrator from entity.stat, by instance, is all the related domain users. We can try that. And if it's pond, right? So that's awesome. Now, if you enjoy how I teach and you enjoy this video and you want to take the OSCP, then what are you doing not being in this course? It's over 15 hours long and it covers everything that you need. If you're only watching the videos on YouTube, you're missing out a lot because it's over 15 hours of content. You will get access to the VIP section on Discord where you can ask me any questions and you can study alongside all the other students in our course. Right now, you will also get access to this checklist right here, which will cover at least 95% plus of all the attacks and all the techniques that you need to know for every single section. Not only initial access, but AD, pivoting, Linux, and Windows privilege escalation. And the goal for you is to reach proficient or at least basic competence on all of them. That's one of the things. We also have this entire roadmap right here, where there's a bunch of action steps and a bunch of cheat sheets inside all of these hyperlinks that I can't show you in this video. But once you have completed all of them, you know for a fact that you will be ready to get into the OSCP exams and absolutely crush it. If that sounds interesting to you, to get all of this in 15 hours plus of video footage of someone who has OSCP, who explains different attacks and techniques and methodologies, it's going to be invaluable to you. Now, some people are confused with the offer. If you're interested in the notes, these are the notes that you will constantly see me use in the videos, right? They're pretty much recommended to go hand in hand with the course, and I use them constantly in the course itself, right? So I think you'll find it extremely useful. That's also why we have the third offer, which is the bundle, where you can buy both of these together for a discount. I hope that clarifies things. Best of luck on your OSCP journey. I really hope this will be massively useful to you. I'll see you in the next video.